Welcome back, trainers. So we're going to be going over the Genesect guide on how to take it out. Seeing that it is going to be the first time it is going to be entering into the raids, this is going to be pretty exciting because it is also going to get its shiny. So this is going to be starting August 14th on Friday until Friday, August 21st. So make sure you get ready and do those accordingly. Now this is going to be something you kind of want to get a shiny at because you can't trade it because it is mythical. One of the mythicals you can't trade. We're also going to be getting Buffalont, which is going to be exclusive to New York, as well as hatching out of those 5-kilometer eggs for them and not everybody else. Hatching out of 7-kilometer eggs for this event, we're going to get Sweatle, Cottony, and Emolga. Emolga is going to be very interesting for the Great League. I can't wait to test that one out, as well as Cottony's evolution. I've actually used that one in the main series, so excited to see how that is going to perform and what moves they're going to give it. We're going to get the Rock and Rolla as well as Genesect in the raids. You kind of want to go for those Rock and Rollas because it is going to get its shiny introduced, and Gigalith looks pretty awesome as a shiny, and I personally really do enjoy the Genesect Red shiny that they do have going on here. Now, let's go ahead and go over the guide. Now, I don't want to waste your time, so if you don't want to stick around and you just want to know the gist of it, I'm going to just tell you straight up. Fire types. As you can see here, straight up, this is going to be without any sort of weather and without any shadows. We'll take a look at the shadows and as well as in sunny weather while you get that weather boost. So Reshiram is going to be putting in work. Chandelure, Darmanitan, Blaziken, Heatran, and Moltres. Now, if you're wondering, is there a specific moveset? Not necessarily. All the fire types are going to be doing fantastic, and unless it does hit you with a Hyper Beam. And there's also something else that nobody's really been going over regarding Genesect's moves and what to expect. We'll talk about that, although it may just be pretty clean cut here. On the next page, we do have Entei at number 7, Charizard, Flareon, Infernape, Typhlosion, and Magmortar. So it's a straight up thing, guys. I mean, it's just use your fire types, your highest level on the list that you do see here. And big shout out to Pokebatter, of course. I will have a link in the description so you can go ahead and check it out yourself accordingly to your level. And you're going to be able to duo this very easy. And if you're thinking, okay, well, I don't really have that many, Pokemon powered up, and I am not, level 38, so I can't max out my stuff. Am I still going to be able to do it? Absolutely. Yes, you will. As long as you have some sort of decent fire-type Pokemon to combat this. And I'm not talking about a bunch of, Heatmore or something, right? Or a couple of Arcanines halfway powered up. I mean, go in there with those decent counters and you'll be fine. This thing is going to be easy, and it's going to be a nice raid to do to collect resources. Now, taking a look at all counters, including shadows, we do have that Shadow Moltres, which is going to require Fire Spin and Overheat, so you don't really need to use any Elite TMs. So if you were able to get a good one during the Go Fest, decided to power it up, well, now's the time to use it. And then we're also going to have Shadow Entei, then Shadow Charizard, Reshiram, Chandelure, and Arcanine, Shadow Arcanine at that. So these Pokemon are going to be putting in work, obviously, up against the Steel and Bug type, which is going to be taking massive damage from these Fire-type Pokemon. And then next up on the list, we have Shadow Magmortar, Darmanitan, Blaziken, Heatmore, Moltres, and then Shadow Salamence with Fire Fang and Fire Blast. So there you go, folks. Simple as that. Just go into these raids, hit it with fire, and collect your candies, as well as those rare candies and possibly even those charged TMs that I've been hearing people are having a bit of trouble actually collecting. So this may be the time. Niantic's been throwing at us these raids where you're able to duo them fairly simple with just 2 people, which I pretty much enjoy a lot because, well, if somebody just doesn't have anybody and they're inviting one person, they don't have anybody who's active on their list, you're going to be able to duo it. And it's just fun that way, right? So here you have the next page. We have Entei, Charizard, Flareon, Infernape, Typhlosion, and Shadow Houndoom. Now, taking a look at going up against this in the sun. Now, this is just going to be even better, right? If you have sunny weather, easy peasy, folks. This is going to be something else. The only thing you're going to have to be concerned about is the fact that you're going to be spending a lot of raid passes either looking for this because it's so simple or... yeah, that's pretty much it. Just trying to collect those resources. So take it easy, calm down, make sure you don't spend too much on this thing, but at the same time, have fun, right? Of course, you have Shadow Moltres, Entei, Shadow Charizard, Reshiram, pretty much the same order. They're just going to be doing more damage, right? As you can see, the time to win for the Moltres, insane. 301, was that 301, 303? Crazy, are you kidding me? Oh my goodness. And yeah, just this Pokemon is just so weak. I mean, it's just typing, simple as that. Then you have Shadow Magmortar, and then the same Pokemon lineups that we've seen before, just with a better time. So there you have it. Just go in there and throw fire at it, folks, and hopefully you're going to be able to get your shiny. Now, personally for myself, going up against Deoxys, after I got my shiny, I did a few, but I didn't care because I don't need candies anymore. But this one right here, I'm going to go ahead and rate it. After I get one shiny, maybe two, maybe three, I'll keep on going, because I just kind of like it. We're going to go over how good it actually is. So here you have the stats, and now we're going to go ahead and talk about the fact that it may have different moves, but I don't think so. 100% IV is going to be 1916. Under rainy weather or snowy weather, 100% is going to be 2395. So the regular Genesect is going to have Hyper Beam, right? Okay, as well as X-Scissor and Magnet Bomb. Nothing to worry about for those fire types. As a matter of fact, they're all resisting it, as well as Fury Cutter and Metal Claw for the quick moves. Taking a look at its other kind of form that it has going on for it, it is going to be picking up Flamethrower and dropping Hyper Beam. I don't know if we're going to go up against these. They've said nothing about it. Maybe I had a feeling they were going to introduce these to EX raids, but you know, change of plans. Then we're going to have the other one, the Chill, which is going to have Ice Beam again. Nothing the fire types have to worry about. Then we're going to be going into Douse, which is going to have Gunk Shot, which is going to be dealing out damage, of course. So there you have a potential threat, but again, Hyper Beam is pretty much on the same level. I think the most threatening one is going to be Zap Cannon, but again, I don't think we're going to see these, and the question remains, how and when are they going to introduce these different types of Genesect to Pokemon Go? Anyways, if you did enjoy this video, please give it a big thumbs up, share it with your friends, subscribe if you're new. And with that said, let's take a look at the top Bug-type Pokemon. You have Shadow Pinsir with a different moveset, and then you have Shadow Scizor, Shadow Scyther, Volcarona, which is not released, and then you have Genesect with Fury Cutter and X-Scissor. You know, there's a good gap between that and the Shadow Pinsir, but the thing is, Shadow Pokemon are just Shadow Pokemon, right? I personally am not upset about them, but a lot of people are kind of like, you know, they're ruining the game, and, you know, it's just like, why? A little bit overpowered, but Genesect, okay, is a Bug-type attacker. Taking a look at Steel-type, you have Shadow Metagross, regular Metagross, Shadow Metagross with a Flash Cannon. Then you have Shadow Scizor, Dialga, Excadrill, and then finally Genesect with Metal Claw and Magnet Bomb. So again, a massive difference though compared to the Shadow Metagross. Just not even on the same page. Metagross Shadow form is just crazy with Meteor Mash. Probably the strongest Pokemon in the game as far as damage output. So there you have it for the PvE. As far as PvP is concerned, over here on Pvpoke, in the Great League, Genesect is not so great. I personally have one with 2 moves under 1500, and I've tested it out. You know, it's okay. You know, it does okay damage, but the meta is just going to be stomping all over it. Then going over to the Ultra League, it's going to be at 97, so, you know, getting a little bit better. And we can't go Premier because this is a mythical, and it is going to be excluded. Maybe we're going to have a special Steel or Bug type cup in the future, in which it may do something, but not to my knowledge. Then moving into Master, it's the best that it can be right here, all right, and it's looking okay. Nothing really spectacular, so don't get too hyped. But anyways, if you did enjoy this video, please give it a thumbs up, and I'll catch you all next time. Take care.